What psychological tactics were used in WWI recruitment? Imagine a time when nations needed millions of soldiers fast and had to find clever ways to persuade men to fight. During World War I, they used many psychological tricks to do just that. These tactics were all about stirring emotions, creating social pressure, and shaping how people thought about the war. Propaganda played a big role, using posters, newspapers, and speeches to make enlistment seem like a noble and heroic act. Posters often showed soldiers as brave heroes, with slogans like, "Your country needs you," to inspire pride and duty. They made men feel that joining the army was a way to protect their families and honor their country. Another tactic was appealing to masculinity and honor. Recruitment messages suggested that real men should fight, and not joining was seen as unmanly or cowardly. Communities reinforced this idea by publicly praising those who volunteered and sometimes shaming those who did not. This social pressure made many men feel they had to prove their bravery. Fear was also used as a motivator. Propaganda warned about the dangers of the enemy and the risks of staying behind. It suggested that not enlisting could lead to defeat and suffering at home. Guilt was also a tool, with messages implying that soldiers sacrificed for the nation while those who stayed behind were morally wrong or selfish. In addition to emotional appeals, the military used psychological screening tests to select suitable recruits. The United States Army developed the alpha and beta tests to evaluate intelligence and mental fitness. These tests aim to identify those best suited for combat and to prevent issues like shell shock, now called combat-related psychological trauma. This screening helped ensure that soldiers could handle the stresses of war and that the Army was effective. The government also launched organized propaganda campaigns to boost morale and keep enlistment numbers high. These included leaflets, posters, and speeches that painted the war in a positive light and depicted the enemy as evil. Propaganda efforts extended beyond recruitment, trying to weaken enemy morale by encouraging surrender or spreading doubt about their cause. All these tactics work together to motivate millions of men to enlist and fight. They show how powerful words, images, and social expectations can be in shaping public opinion and individual choices during wartime.